In 2006, I moved to Ireland with my Dublin born and raised wife and my 2-year-old child. 9 months later, my wife and I split up. So after this split, here was my situation. I was in County Kerry, the southwest part of the country. Monday through Friday, I was responsible for watching my son from 8:30 to 5:30, and on the weekends, the hours were split. I had no friends, no family except my son, no income, and no understanding of this new culture. But I did have something. It was something that I had brought over from the United States, and that was an anxiety problem called OCD. And to make matters more interesting, shortly after moving into my new apartment, I began to experience severe depression. From late 2006 to late 2009, I experienced some rather big mental health problems. Now, every day I tried to improve, but early on I made a big mistake. I focused too much on therapy, and because I did this, I ignored too many of the dials of change that affect mental health. An American therapist recommended the book When Panic Attacks by Dr. David Burns. And if you're dealing with anxiety problems, get this book. It's a wonderful book. It's about cognitive behavioral therapy, and it really does help. But you don't want to just focus on therapy. If we look at my dials of change for my mental health, it's clear I was ignoring too many factors. Cognitive behavioral therapy, yes, I turned that way up. Exercise, every night that I ran, which was most, I did feel better. Sleep, I completely ignored it. Nutrition, completely ignored it. The meaning of my life, ignored its importance. And social connections, no effort was put into this area. In early 2010, I recognized that I was out of my deep depression and I was managing my OCD much better. And since I was no longer in the middle of the storm, I could reflect and think about what happened, what led to the recovery. What happened was that I addressed more dials of change. I continued with the CBT. I ate more protein for my runs and ate oatmeal an hour or so before bed. My nutrition improved, and this helped my exercise and my sleep. A teacher at one of my workshops made it clear to me that my purpose, my meaning in life was to raise my son. And if I was doing that, who cares about the rest? Finally, the thing that can never be undervalued, I created a social life through different clubs I joined by getting to become part of the neighborhood and becoming friends with my neighbors. From 2010 on, it became an obsession of mine to look at things through an adjust the dials perspective. And then in 2015, the year I moved to Dublin, I noticed something. There was an explosion of experts on YouTube, experts who could teach me a lot.